Ladies and gentlemen, can you please welcome Joshua Bethania?
Hey, I'm Prashant and I asked my wife for anal. No, I'm kidding. My name really is Joshua, and you might recognize my accent from your bank's customer support. People who don't see color, I am brown. But being brown in the UK, people make assumptions of where you're from. So I should clarify, I'm from India, and none of those shitholes, like Birmingham or Croydon. I'm what's considered an immigrant, an expat if I was white. I'm from the south of India, right? So I'm relatively darker skinned to the average Indian, which means I was subject to a lot of racial abuse as a kid from people of my own race. So much so that when people ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'd say, I want to be white. I mean, if Michael Jackson can do it, why can't I, right? And just to clarify, if Michael Jackson can do it, why can't I? Is no longer a philosophy I live by. So I've been in the country a few years. I met a lot of interesting people. I met a racist the other day, which is pretty cool. He had very beginner racism, where he goes, immigrants who come into this country need to be more English, right? Which is obviously subtext for be more white. Now, normally I would have gotten offended and stood up for myself, because mama didn't raise no little bitch. But this year I've been practicing empathy, and I thought to myself, maybe all of this aggression is coming from some place of logical thinking, right? Because can you imagine if someone came into your country, forced their culture, refused to learn the language, started stealing your things, got into your political structure, started ruling you, introduced racism, caused a communal divide that would last for decades and decades, and when they finally left, they took your stolen things and put them on a museum display for you to come and see. That would be insane, wouldn't it? I see there are blank faces. For those who went to an English school, that was a joke on colonialism. But no, I am trying to be English, whatever that means. I thought a good place to start would be to watch some television. Started watching the show. A lot of you all might know this. They basically rounded up a bunch of really good-looking people, right? Horny AF. Probably emotionally dead on the inside. They're put in an island. And they are made to, if I may quote today's greatest philosopher, find love in a hopeless place. Right? The show is called Love Island, or as I like to call it, the UK. But I've also been trying to get into food. I've got a seafood allergy, so I can't really try out the fish and chips. So I go for the next best British food, chicken tikka masala. But the problem though is the food served here, the portions are quite massive, and I can't seem to finish them. So coincidentally, I've got another brown friend. I'm not racist. I have brown friends, and he's someone who doesn't really eat a lot and tends to starve. So every time I go out, I go out with him. That way, I don't waste food. He doesn't go hungry, right? I don't want to see a brown man die of hunger. What am I, Winston Churchill? So one for the history buffs. You know, speaking of racist prime ministers, Boris is leaving. Um, but you know what? It felt a little too familiar for me, you know, because last week when he was leaving, I don't have strong opinions about him, but two people who sort of